Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video, we are going to learn how to integrate Google Sheets to Plutio. Our use case is pretty easy. When a new data is inserted in Google Sheet, it will create a task in Plutio. Now Google Sheet is your favorite spreadsheet program and Plutio is a business management tool. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from Google Sheet to Plutio. But there is one minor problem. Google Sheet and Plutio are two different applications. Hence, there is no data flow between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Sheets and Plutio. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done in 2 easy steps. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so to begin, first type pabbly.com in your browser. So this is the website of pabbly.com and hover on products and you will find the option called as connect. At the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click this and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and as you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Now scroll down and click on access now. At the right corner, you will find a button called as Create Workflow. Click this. Our dialog box appears in front of you. We are going to enter a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Google Sheets to Plutio. Google Sheets to Plutio. Then click on Create. When you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the Choose app, change it from Webhook to Google Sheets. In the choose method, let's keep it as new spreadsheet row. So the new spreadsheet row is basically your trigger. The idea is that whenever a new spreadsheet row is updated in Google Sheet, the system will trigger. Now obviously, if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. Okay, so at present I am only interested in new spreadsheet row. So what we are going to do is, we are trying to connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So let me show you my Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet. It has been titled Google Sheets to Plutio. And these are the columns: serial number, task name, start date, due date, and the description. So basically, we want to send this data to Pabbly Connect. To begin the process, just click on Add-on. A drop-down emerges. Here you will find the option called as Pabbly Connect Webhook. Now in your case, Pabbly Connect Webhook might not have been installed. So to install Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click on Get Add-ons. When you click on Get Add-ons, G Suite Marketplace opens up. Here in the search, just type Pabbly Connect. This one, Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Okay, so this button is showing the Pabbly Connect Webhook add-on is already installed in my system. Just click it and have it installed in your system also. But before you start working with Pabbly Connect Webhooks, make sure that you refresh your Google Sheet once. Okay, so cancelling this, going back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and click on Initial Setup. Okay, so this is the window of initial setup. It has 2 blanks to fill, webhook URL and the trigger column. To fill in the webhook URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want and paste it here. The trigger column will be the last data entry column. For example, the last data entry column is E. So that is why the last trigger column is E. Okay, so basically now we have connected Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Now let's see whether Pabbly Connect can receive any data from Google Sheets. So let's go to Pabbly Connect, scroll down and click on Capture Webhook Response. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let's send the data from Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Going back to Google Sheets and click on Send Test. Okay, it is showing that the data has been sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's see whether Pabbly Connect has received this data, because Pabbly Connect is now integrated with Google Sheets. So yes, the data has been received. So it is showing the same data that is present in Google Sheet. For example, the serial number is 1. Okay, the task name is Kite Making Sessions. So the spelling is kind of wrong. I have mentioned it as sessions. It's actually sessions. So actually the data has fetched by Pabbly Connect, the same data. The start date is this, and the end due date is, or the end date is this, and the description is art of kite making. Okay, so basically the description is actually hidden behind this window. I'm sorry about that. So the data has been captured. So we want to sync this data to Plutio. To do that, just click on this plus button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. Here in the Choose app, change it from API to Plutio. In the Choose method, we have to change it from the default create project to create a task, because that's the idea. We want to create a task in Plutio. So let's expand this. So we have this action type called as create a task. Other than create a task, there are many more action type like create contract, create invoice, create proposal, move task, and more. However, in case if you don't find the action of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific action that you want to make. Okay, but at present I am only interested in creating a task. So this one, create task. Then click on connect with Plutio. In select your credentials, let's keep it as new credentials. Now we have 3 blanks to fill, 2 in the authentication and 1 in the header. Okay, so let's fill the authentication blanks. In the authentication blank, we have the client ID and the client secret. To get the client ID, let's go to Plutio. And at the left bottom, you will find the option called as settings. Click this. Then go to API manager. Click this. Click this. And this is the client ID you want. Copy this and paste it here. Now coming to client secret, same, just copy this and paste it here. Now comes the header. To get the header, you basically want to get your subdomain. So my subdomain is hrft. Okay, so this is my subdomain. I have copied it and pasted it here. Then click on save. Okay, before we start the process of mapping in the details, you should know that your data is 100% safe with us. We don't take any chances with your data. Okay, so in the task group, it is showing just the random task group. That is because, let me show you my task. I have actually a series of tasks. Let me show you my groups. So these are the task groups I have. So it is already mapping all the task groups. So I am interested in filling in the details in new group. Okay, let me fill in the new group. So new group is one of the task group I have. Okay, so I'm going to fill in new group. Now in the title, we are going to map in the details that we received from Google Sheets. So these 3 buttons are called as the mapping button. Let's expand this. And the task name is kite making sessions. Let's map it. The delegate, we have to just map in the person that we are going to assign to. The followers, let's keep it as test 1, 2, 3 or something. The start date, we are going to map in the start date. So while mapping the start date, I have forgot to mention one important detail, that the start date is mentioned as year, month, day, hours, minutes, and seconds. That's the format Plutio demands. Similarly with due date, it is demanding the same date format, the year, month, day, hours, time, and seconds. Hours, minutes, and second format. Okay. So in the description, we are going to map in the description, that is art of kite making. Then click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that the data has been given to Plutio. So let's see whether we have a task called as kite making sessions in Plutio. So let's refresh this. Yes, we have a task called as kite making sessions, and the start date is from 21 October 2020. Okay, so the presence of this task shows that we have successfully connected Google Sheets and Plutio with help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new data is entered in Google Sheets, a task will be automatically created in Plutio. Now let's double check it if our integration is working fine or not. So let me enter a data in Google Sheets. But before that, let me show you the whole process in a gist. So let me minimize this and minimize this. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Plutio. Now there is a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets and Plutio. So going back to Google Sheets, just submit this. And once more, let's go to add-on, Pabbly Connect Webhook, and this time click on send on event. This will ensure that the data will be automatically sent to Plutio. So the serial number is 2. task name is pizza making sessions or something. Okay, pizza making session. Start date, I'm going to copy the start date because it's too big to just write all of that. So I'm just copying this, pasting it, again copying the due date and pasting it. So copying the due date and pasting it here. Description, let's make some awesome pizzas. So let's see whether we have a task called as pizza making sessions in Plutio. So going to Plutio, refreshing this. Yes, there is a task called as pizza making sessions. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever a new data is entered in Google Sheets, it will be automatically reflected in Plutio. Not just these two apps, you can integrate a plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or just visit us at www.pabbly.com. It's awesome.